Hi everyone. Today for our time together, we have the absolute treat of hearing from a few of Good Shepherd's former pastoral interns, otherwise known as vicars, along with members of the internship committee that supported them during their time here. We'll hear about how pastoral internships were gifts and blessings to Good Shepherd, and how hosting this program was also a way for us to support the work of the larger church. We're hearing from these folks today as part of our stewardship season as we live into this year's theme, Growing in Abundance. As we discern our financial commitments for 2022, we're exploring the priorities for growth that church leadership has discerned with your input, gleaned from listening sessions and the congregational survey. So thank you for that. As we gathered this input, it was so clear that restarting the pastoral internship program at Good Shepherd was a strong desire of our congregation. Your increased generosity in the coming year will make the internship program at Good Shepherd a reality again, and we are so looking forward to it. I know personally what a huge impact a pastoral internship has on someone who is being formed for ministry. And I have seen too what a profound impact each vicar has on their host church. So I hope you'll enjoy hearing from these folks today, and I hope that you will join us in making this a reality.
Hi, Good Shepherd. It's former Vicar Nathaniel Anderson. I was with you during the 2009-2010 academic year, and I'm currently rector of St. John's Episcopal Church in Williamstown, Massachusetts, on the campus of Williams College. I came here in 2018 through the ELCA and Episcopal Church Called to a Common Mission agreement. And I just wanted to say what a blessing it was to be with you for those 12 months at Good Shepherd. I learned so much. It's a common refrain amongst clergy that they didn't teach me this in seminary, but I can honestly say there's a lot of things that they didn't teach me in seminary, but they definitely taught me at Good Shepherd on my internship. And I'm so glad to hear that you're thinking about starting the internship program again. It is such a gift to the whole church. I think it's fair to say with most vicars that we really have no idea what we're doing when we come to you. And through your graciousness and your love and your support, you really form us and teach us to be the pastors that God has called us to be. And I think that's one of the great gifts of a vicar program, that you, a Good Shepherd, have reached beyond Raleigh, beyond North Carolina, beyond the Southeast, and all the way up here to New England and Massachusetts. And just think of all the vicars you've had and the many congregations that they've served, all they've done at the synod level, the church-wide level. You've really blessed so many people through your work. So thank you so much for all you've done for me and my ministry, and may God bless you as you continue your faithful ministry at Good Shepherd.
Hello, Good Shepherd. My name is Pastor Sean Hannon, and I'm here with a quick word of thanks and encouragement. For those of you who don't know me, or for those of you who recognize my face but can't place it, probably because it's a bit fuller and there's a lot less hair, I'm one of several former grateful interns who did their pastoral internship at Good Shepherd. I did mine in particular in 2008 and 2009. It was a profoundly meaningful experience for me in my formation as a future pastor. I'm currently, today, in my 12th year at a congregation outside of Buffalo, New York. We're in a small town, but we're a church who makes a big difference. Community engagement and outreach is at the heart of who we are, and that mission has culminated lately in the addition of a multi-million-dollar community center and outreach. As I think about what God has done here, I know that my time spent at Good Shepherd was a part of God's plan to equip me for the ministry that God has called us to in this place. And so as I say I'm grateful, I'm not merely grateful for the investment that you made in my life. I'm grateful for the investment that you made in the greater mission of Christ Church. From a former intern's perspective, I merely want to leave you with this. Some of you may be thinking, do we really need an intern? I suspect the thought has even crossed Pastors Garris and Anderson's minds. You don't. But interns do need you. Too often these days, pastors in training end up working at isolated sites with struggling ministries out of necessity. They don't have the positive role models of pastors like yours. They don't get to see the possibilities of what God can do with committed and faithful followers like you. I pray for you often. I watch you from a distance, and I long for an opportunity to visit GSLC soon. Until then, may God bless you, my friends.
Hi, I am Martine Joseph. This is Cynthia, my daughter. She's 5 years old. We are in Mountain Home Air Force Base, and I am serving an amazing gunfighter community. I will say that if it weren't for the loving community of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, I don't know if I would have had the confidence to serve a church and to become a chaplain. You all just did such a wonderful job lifting me up throughout my mistakes and cared for me as an intern. And I really enjoyed my time there. I'm thankful for the pastors that really helped equip me. And I used a lot of my seminary tools. That's my kitty back there. I used a lot of my seminary tools there, but it really was the work of the ministry and, again, the love of the Good Shepherd family that helped me build my confidence and, of course, with the help of God, for me to be where I am today.
Hi, my name is Jane Lovelace. I was involved with the program for 3 years and chair of the internship committee for 1 year in 2010. When we think of hiring a vicar, we often think of the opportunities that our church can offer, such as teaching how the church operates or teaching a young man or woman how to lead worship, how to give better sermons, how to support our ongoing ministries such as youth or outreach, choirs, special events. What we don't sometimes anticipate, and what I want to talk with you more about today, is how the church benefits from the internship program. When we hire an intern, we're not just hiring another staff member, someone who can help us with our workload. We are inviting a young man or woman to come into our church family and to live and grow with us and share their faith, their talents, and their calling in unexpected ways, bringing blessings to our whole congregation. In Vicar Sean's case, Vicar Sean Hannon was here in 2010. I fully expected him to be enthusiastic, good with the youth, musically talented, and to give excellent sermons. All of that was true, but I didn't expect was how he would change us by helping us see what we needed and how we could grow. When the time came for Vicar Sean to select the topic for his internship project, he suggested that the men of our church needed an organization of their own, a men's ministry. This group would provide all adult men with social opportunities and educational and service opportunities. This was the beginning of the Rams, a group that you're probably familiar with because it's still here today, 11 years later. The internship program has been such a blessing to Good Shepherd. I hope that we choose to re-engage, to give young men and women and even second career interns the opportunity to know us, to learn from us, and to teach us how to grow more fully into the church that God wants us to be.
Hi, this is Steve. I was asked to give some thoughts about the Vicar program that I was involved with a couple of years back. I would say looking at the vicars coming in, it's amazing to see the things that they see. I think our church is great. It's vibrant. I think we have great ideas and also open minds to new things. But I also think that a new, fresh perspective, working with our church leadership is really, really valuable. And I think with the Vicar program, you get people that are coming, looking for how they can make a difference in the world and looking at your church group assembly with fresh eyes. And I think that's really, really valuable. In my mind, it causes us to think about what we're doing. It causes us to, just kind of open our minds and see if there's something we could do a little different or a little better to reach more people. So I think it's really, God's hand coming to us, giving us some fresh perspective and allowing us to learn and really evaluate ourselves again, which is always valuable. I think as long as we can be learning and growing as a church, we're going to be our best selves. And I think that the Vicar program really, really helps with that process. Thanks.